Good morning. Day 2. If you listen, it's raining.
Oh boy. Yay.
So we're getting everything packed up in the tent, and then we'll go out and start getting wet for the day. Probably won't be a lot of video today, as I'm not going to pull the camera out that much with the wet, so we'll see. Wish us luck. All right, we're out on the trail. Got everything all packed up. The rain is let up just a little bit, but we got our rain gear and our covers and stuff. But check out this mushroom. It has a tree growing in the middle of it. We just crossed a very handy bridge and came from all of that. And now we're headed this way. You see the salamander? He's loving this rain. And there he goes. That's ducks in the river. So we stopped at Burles Ford so that we could fix some breakfast. Since the rain has kind of slowed down a little, we figured it was a great opportunity. So this morning we are the Carnation Instant Breakfast and Cliff Bars. And it actually fills you up more than you think. But this is at Burles Ford, so they've got really nice campsites. We didn't make it here last night. Just couldn't make it. That's the bear box, so that you can put food in, and they have the trash cans that the bears can't get into. And there's the privy. It's a beautiful sight. So anyway, we'll get back on the trail here in just a few minutes. And again, I don't know how much, if it rains even worse, how much videoing I'll get done. I've done a little bit already, so you'll see some things. But if it's anything that's really cool, trust me, I'll pull it out. Can we squeeze through? Oh, you gotta turn sideways. It's pretty tight. Ooh, that was kind of fun. Yeah, it's a little tight there. Here's a patch. It's beautiful greenery. And the dogwood way back there. And the background that makes it look real pretty. And the trail goes up through there.
Okay, we'll show you a little bit of this trail. Kind of up on top of a ridge. And of course it's still raining. But you can't have a rainbow without the rain. So.
I am your rainbow at the end. All these bright colors. Can't lose me in the woods.
Do I?
I said you can't lose me. Funny story. A few years back we did the redwoods, and we did, you know, all different kinds of hikes around and through there, little short hikes. And every where we went, every time there was a tree, there's so many trees that are hollowed out you could climb in. I climbed in. I just love trees, and it was so much fun. And Chris took all kinds of pictures. I could do just one photo book of all of the trees. So, upon this one, and see, I could literally climb in that one too, but I have my pack on, so I'm too fat. But is that not too cool? That's a big old tree. Is that a white pine?
No.
No, I mean not a white pine. That's a what? Oak tree. I'm sorry. Anyway, it's too cool. It's a good hidey spot. And here's more of the trail. We made it. Whiteside Mountain View.
Beautiful view.
It's a little froggy. It's a good thing that we've seen Whiteside Mountain all our life and have climbed it many times.
See this? It's a full figure tree.
Yeah.
A full figure.
She's long-waisted.
Turn that around for a second. Put it on me. Hey, it's about 2 o'clock. It started raining about 1 or 2 this morning. So we've been in it for a while. I think we may have changed up our strategy a little. We're shooting for 10, 11 miles a day. Maybe we're going to go around 8-ish. We'll see if that works. We still got some time, so I think it's going to be a little better. It's hard to just jump out on the trail and take off 11 miles every day. But trail is incredible. It's beautiful, laid out, perfect.
Yeah.
We were on the Chattooga River yesterday. That's a little rough going around all those rocks and stuff. But man, it's beautiful down there. And now we're way up high. It's gorgeous. So hang with us. We'll take you down the trail with us a little ways.
There's some pretty trilliums coming up here. Look at that bed of trilliums. Aren't they pretty? We've seen so many trilliums. Okay. So, just a little history here. I grew up, I always loved roller skating. And would always roller skate. Outside, inside. You know, taught my sons, taught my nephews. I think I taught 2 of my nieces, maybe. You know, helped friends with their kids. So, always loved roller skating. And I always was interested in roller derby. So, we have a local derby league, CCRG, Classic City Roller Girls. And they do a boot camp. And I thought, you know, my sons are grown. I got the time. Be a great way to get in shape again. So I went to the boot camp. And of course, I fell in love with roller derby. They were amazing. It is an amazing group of people. And so at age 50, I made the team. And we had a great time. I loved it. Got to do some bouts and lots of practices and all of that. And then the hateful COVID hit, shut us all down. So we were shut down for a bit, and then we started back practicing and everything. So we were, you know, back in doing some boot camps and all of this, and we were assessing people, and so we were doing some scrimmages and everything, and was going around through there, and I got landed on kind of in a weird way, and I broke my tibia and my fibula. So that was a lovely surgery with plates and screws and pins and I was on crutches for 3 months, and then I had to do PT after that. So, of course, roller derby was amazing. They're always checking on me. They brought us all kinds of dinners, and it was great. But just saying, check your area to see if there are any local derby teams, because it is the coolest thing to watch. And it's even cooler if you get to participate. So I am, of course, officially retired from it, but that still doesn't mean I don't support it. And anyway, just letting everybody know to check it out, because you'd be surprised. It is really something that's kind of cool, and it's kid friendly. I mean, kids can go and watch it and just see some fun roller skating and people knocking people off the track and people blocking people and all of that. So anyway, now I'll be quiet so you can enjoy the scenery and the pristine quiet of the forest.
Hey, hello, it's still raining, of course. Hey, on the Far Out app, it said that you'll come up on an old man tree. Let's see the old man tree. There it is.
He's a pretty cool old man. That's pretty awesome. I guess, do you consider that a burro? Or
Yeah.
he's huge. His old scraggly mouth.
Well, that would be the old man tree.
Yep.
Anyway, we're still at it. It's still raining. Luckily, it's not pouring rain.
No, just drizzly.
But it's starting to cool off a little bit now, so we got to keep moving. See you down the trail.
We found some fungi. That's what I'm going with. But check out all of this. And can you see? A slug. Look, he just blends right in. He's camouflaged. And then look at this one. He's eating on the fungus. And those two, I don't know, maybe they're sleeping. I don't know. They're comfy. Are they making baby slugs? I don't know. I'm not a slug expert. But they are kind of cool. He's so camouflaged. Well, you'd expect it in a semi-rainforest that we're in, with it raining today too. Check out some of the beautiful things you get to see. Whoa! It's called Hiker's Peril Fall. Holy moly. Look how high up it goes. That's crazy.
All right, we made it. East Fork Campground. Pretty much rained all day. But this is it. That's where we're going to stay the night. Oh wow, what a beautiful day we had though, even though it was raining. We saw some amazing country. I told Melissa that the word of the day today was gratitude. I'm just so grateful that we live in a country as beautiful as this and get to do what we get to do is just incredibly beautiful today. But anyway, thanks for coming along. And this is it for the night.
we made it to our camp, and we're trying to dry out. So, you know, I got on a dry shirt for now, and whoo, put that on my head was so wet still, even with my cap on, but I put on my, and Chris has got his on. We're here,
Yay.
and tent set up, so it's all nice. We're kind of back here. We're at the East Fork campground, so we made it. We got to look and see how many miles we did today.
Yeah.
I'll have to look and see.
Close to 10.
I think so. I think it was close to 10. Today, though, was beautiful. Even though it rained, it was just a drizzly rain all day, but the trail was gorgeous. We probably saw 1,000 trilliums
Oh, yeah.
easily. It was gorgeous. I mean, every time you turned around, and just kind of kooky trees and stuff. And it started out, you know, with some uphills. That's a, you know, challenge, especially for me. And you know, Chris breezes through. He's good. And so, but then, man, it just leveled out, and we were doing a lot of ridge walking, which is so cool. And, you know, you would just gradual downs and gradual ups, and it was really a nice day. So it was I'm not going to say easy way to get 10 miles, but it was better than yesterday. So we make dinner and breakfast in the little jet boil. I'll light it up here in just a minute. It goes off of propane. And there we go. And you just poured the water in to boil. On tonight's menu. What do you have tonight, Chris?
Classic
Spaghetti and meat sauce. And I am going for the classic also. Chicken and dumplings. Some yummy stuff. Even if it's not, you're so hungry, it's yummy. And now we wait till it gets hot. And it usually doesn't take it long. It turned off chili after we finished with the rain. It turned off chili, so we had to get the puffies out. And I think it's supposed to go down to be like 40 in the morning. 40s. So, but we'll see.
We haven't had service in 2 days.
Yeah, we haven't had service in 2 days, so who knows? You know, the weather guesser's always changing around, so I don't know. Sorry.